This is Fox 9 Good Day.
Despite the latest round of winter weather, the spring and summer wedding season, it truly is going to be here soon.
Yeah, just close your eyes and imagine. We're almost there. This weekend, you can get some wedding inspiration at the Twin Cities Bridal Show happening at the St. Paul River Center. And Matthew Tettrell is here from the Wedding Guys to show us. Did you like how I Wedding Guys?
I did.
Thank you.
I like that.
You're here to show us some looks. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so obviously there's going to be a lot of gowns on display. Trends come and go. What are people liking right now?
You know, this like classic silhouette is super popular right now, and lace again kind of making a comeback. We kind of see it kind of come in and out of kind of the looks for weddings. What I love is the diversity also of kind of how things are styled right now. So from something that can be an all over lace with sleeves to something that can be really sleek and silk. Almost like a Hollywood glamour look to it too, which is kind of cool. So almost kind of vintage. I feel like is a really popular kind of anything that's retro right now is popular across the whole spectrum of weddings, whether fashion or decor.
Yeah. All of these are from Grace Loves Lace. They're an Australian-based company that has a showroom here in Minneapolis. I'm noticing not a lot of full skirts brought in today.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know, we're seeing definitely more fitted through the hips with a little flare at the bottom, which is really fun. I love the first dress, and this is actually a new concept for them. They actually have created a recycled lace, so they're actually taking scraps of fabric and actually creating the lace out of pieces of dresses that wouldn't normally be used.
Sure.
And so they're really an eco-friendly company, and it's really interesting to have an international designer having a signature salon in Minneapolis, which is really great. They're located in the North Loop. What I love about this dress as well is the tulle.
I was just noticing that.
Yes, at the bottom. So just kind of little insets, which is really fun.
So is it a mix of, it's hard to tell a little bit. So is it a mix of lace and tulle panels there?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get a little fullness, but not like your, princess style gown. Yeah.
Okay, another thing I'm noticing, there is not a single piece of bling on any of these.
You know, we're seeing
no rhinestones.
A lot of more just the lace look.
Okay.
Which is really great, and just feel this. Like this is one of the things, like they're known for their lace.
So it's not the lace
soft.
that doesn't move. I have a dress like that, and you're like,
and it's
good.
stretchy too, which is really great.
Yes.
So it's really form-fitting, which is really wonderful.
So comfy, is what you're saying.
What I love about what they do too is you have the option of doing different linings. So if you look at the first dress, the lace becomes a little bit more muted.
Yeah.
And then if you put a colored lining under like this chai lining, the lace pattern starts to jump out at you.
Yeah, and you can customize those to skin color as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Which is really fun.
I like it. So obviously you're gonna have that this weekend. What else is, you said this is kind of the end of the season of shows and planning,
Yeah,
I guess.
so this is our last Twin Cities Bridal Show of the season. And so most of the couples kind of do their wedding planning kind of winter and into the spring, because then weddings start happening late spring and into summer. So this is kind of your last chance to come and meet all the best vendors, from florists, photographers, caterers, everything you need for your wedding. A lot of unique items that you might not even know exist for weddings.
Sure.
The wedding market has evolved so much in even the last 5 years, with so many different options for couples to really personalize and create something that's really unique for telling their story on their wedding day.
Yeah, I was telling you I have 5 weddings this summer. I'm just kind of in the thick of it, with my friends. And I still feel like it's a lot of people who held off during the pandemic. Are you still seeing kind of that catch up happening?
Yep, we're still going through that catch up, and then I think we'll start seeing a little bit of a lull as we kind of transition back to kind of a normal.
I was saying too, I'm done with wedding season essentially. All my friends have been married. We're probably going to eventually get into some second weddings for people. And I was asking, are people still like keeping those kind of simple, or are they starting to up their game?
They're starting to up their game.
Okay.
You know, at the end of the day, people want an experience no matter whether it's their first wedding or second wedding. And so second weddings are going to be different, but we're still seeing, a really focus on really beautiful attire. Certainly that entertaining piece and really great culinary, that has really evolved in weddings. So somebody might have had a first wedding a while back, and maybe they had a chicken dinner, and now they're having food trucks and sushi. And
it's a party,
and it's a party, yeah. It really has evolved.
Fun.
What advice would you have for people who are in that planning season right now, whether it's mother of the bride, grandmother of the bride, bridesmaid, bride right now? What advice would you have to get them prepared?
So the first thing to do is really think about what your budget is, because there's so many different options, and I think it becomes really overwhelming for couples as they're trying to navigate all of that and also kind of stay within what they want to spend for their wedding. So kind of being cognizant of those pieces. Utilize the bridal shows. I mean, they're really great because it's like speed dating for your vendors. People are busy. I mean, we have a lot going on in our lives, and so that's really why the Twin Cities Bridal Show exists. It's an opportunity to meet like 100 vendors, see which ones you really jive with. The other advice that I have, because it has been so crazy in the industry, when you find somebody that you like, just book them. Like, don't have second thoughts, just move forward, because you have that opportunity to lose them because somebody else could book them.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like your advice with the bridal shows too, because even looking at websites and Instagram pages and stuff like that, when I was planning, you don't like get the vibe unless you meet with them. And where can you do that all in one place? Love it.
Matthew Treadle, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Getting here safely, we appreciate it. Get more design inspiration this weekend. As you mentioned, the Twin Cities Bridal Show. It's happening Sunday, noon to 4. The St. Paul River Center is the place. For tickets, just head to weddingguys.com, and we will be right back.